They make you laugh. I just pulled up here and the tour guide was at the front speaking to a bunch of tourists, and you could slap them. They don't have any idea really. Tell them silly things. But we'll go have a quick look. So Cascade Brewery, the Cascade Brewing Company was first founded in 1824 by Peter de Graves, and the buildings that we've got here in front of us, the one on the right hand side there is now the administration, the office building, and it's a beautiful building, but it used to be a malt house, and that was where they used to spread all the grain out on the maltings floor. The top section of the building was added in 1927 along with a new brew house. It used to only had a hipped roof, and you can see the new and the old bricks there. You can see where the old rougher sandstone bricks finish, and then the new ones, and these columns were added as well. There's still remnants of the 1967 bushfires. You can see stained into the brickwork. Okay, so the sandstone building on our left here is the cellars, maturation cellars, fermentation hall, sorry. And this is the main entrance to what they refer to as the yard. Now the yard now houses the keg line, and it's where all the loading and unloading of kegs used to come through. And these barrels on top of this sandstone wall are actually made out of stone. You can see the tops of the two pillars have been spread apart. That's to allow semi-trailers to come in here with the kegs. Now back in the day, of course, it was horse and cart, and they used to rip the wooden barrels open on the pillars if they got too close. So to help sort of keep the carts from hitting that, they dropped what obviously was lying around at the time, a couple of cannons, to deflect the wheels as they brought the carts through. And this was all flagstone, all sandstone flagstones. We've uncovered a heap of them when we had to excavate the concrete inside the keg yard for a new installation we were putting in. We found all these beautiful old sandstone flagstones buried under a concrete slab. Yes, she is a magnificent old building, and that is a tombstone. Although I think it's just, I think the story is I think the guy used to work here, and they were closing a cemetery somewhere, and the family asked if they could relocate the stone here. Behind that hedge over there is the visitors centre, and it's a house that used to belong to the Cascade general manager, whoever that would be at the time. But you know, you got this beautiful iconic brewery here, and it's got its own tennis court and its own beautiful gardens, and it had its own maltings, so it made everything here. And they used to also, across the road, they still make ciders there, but they used to make cordials and soft drinks and ice cream toppings and all these other lovely products. And they were still making them when I first started there. But such is globalization, you know. Like, it was an Australian, originally a Tasmanian owned company, and then was ultimately purchased by Carlton and United Breweries, which is one of Australia's largest breweries, one of the big two. and then they sold out, and they sold out to South African breweries. And South African breweries came in and they just went, not core business, shut it down. They closed up all the bloody cordial stuff and the, you know, the soft drink component, and they shut the maltings. South African breweries sold their interests to InBev, AB InBev, who own Budweiser. 1000 RR, very nice. Give the nod. So yes, globalization is a dirty word as far as I'm concerned. It takes manufacturing away from countries like Australia and America and the United Kingdom to places where the labour is cheap. Yeah, it just breaks my heart to see this iconic Tasmanian company that's just gone to the shitter because of globalisation. It was a proud Tasmanian company. It stood the test of time and bushfires and all the rest of it. Had its own maltings, you know, had all that provenance of all locally used grown products. We get the hops from out of Bushy Park, and the barley's grown in Tasmania, and it was malted there at the Cascade Brewery, and we used to, you know, get mountain water, and it was all good. Mate, you need to step up your game. There's a 100 zone here, cock. The thing that I think that shits me about businesses these days is that, or companies, like global companies particularly, any business, its main priority should be to maintain employment. People should have jobs. If people have jobs, they're getting paid. If they're getting paid, they're in the community, generally helping to keep the economy moving. If they're on welfare, it doesn't do any of us any bloody favours. But instead, businesses nowadays are beholden to massive international bloody superannuation funds, trying to appease them bastards. And the big banks. It's not what it's about, man. We all got to take a step back, you know. We all got to take a step back and just oh, well, that's enough whinging about it. Just be thankful that I've got a job. I work with some great people. It's a good business, and I just hope that we can all continue to survive in this world. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you next time on Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions, where we might actually talk about motorcycles. Bye for now.